Hello everybody and welcome to this simple coding session. In this session we will check how to upload some files because sooner or later we all face the same issue. We have to manage files and have two options. Store them in our local VM or upload them to a cloud and let them store them in their local VM. So let's get started. Today we are going to use Google API, so the Google console. And to start this video, we don't need to code, we need to click. Like we need to go to the Google console, and here we need to set up a account. So it's a service account. So we need to search a service account like here, this. You need to create the service account, like give it a name, like description, files, okay, and continue. You need to add the authorization, like the owner, for example, and then just click final, like it's the last step. Then we need to manage keys, like this, and then just create a key, like create new key in JSON, and then you will have to download this JSON file. It's very important. Yeah. Okay, great. Now we have the file. Now we have the authorization, like we have the key to access the Google API. Now we just need to create a bucket, this folder basically. So just go here to the cloud storage and just create a bucket. Okay. You have to give it a name. Obviously, there is a catch. It has to have a unique name for all the Google context. Like it's not like only my personal account, but a full Google like APIs. So I will call it make simple code and then continue. One region, like for example, EU, like this. So easy. Then standard and leave everything default like this. Confirm. Great. We done this. So now we will need to copy this bucket name, and now finally we can come back to the code. Now we just copied our bucket name. It will be useful later, so just like put it here with a comment. Now we need to go to the Google SDK repository and take this, just get it. So insert it in the terminal and just get it. Obviously, I already have it in my system, so it does not download anything, but in your case, it will download all of the like packages. Now, we have to use it, okay? So we're going to create a storage, the cloud Google storage, yes, exactly this one. And we are going to create the client, new client, yeah. Now, this new client accept the context that will be created in seconds and the credentials. Actually, it accepts the options, so the various options for creating a client, but we will going to use these options to pass it the credentials we just downloaded. Okay. Now create a context very like very fastly. Fastly, I don't know. It's a right term. Cancel like this. Just context that with timeout, like the usual simple context and context background. And now I will provide the time that second just it's a lot. It's a very long context, but it's fine for the test. We are going to call the defer to the cancel function, obviously, so it can cancel the calls. We pass this, and then we are going to use the option, and we are going to use the credentials file. Now I have my file downloaded. It's here. I rename it to creds, so it's easy to access. Okay, great. Now this returns us a client. Okay, and error, right? Yeah, and error, yes, error. For now, we can, no, we don't go to ignore it. We go to do client error, okay? And if client error is not nil, we're going to return in this case, and fmt.printf, we're going to print this error here. And don't forget to add a new line so it's more easy to read. Okay, great. Now, if I recall correctly, we have to close. Yes, we have to close the clown. We have to close the client so we don't leak any memory. Always with the defer. Good, good, good. I like it. Now, this client basically is ready. Now we have the access to the Google Cloud API, and we just need to call our bucket. So now we're going to prepare the actual uploading to the Google Cloud. Now, on client, we're going to call the bucket. If you recall, the bucket is just a folder, okay? And we need our bucket name. Now I'm gonna create maybe the actual like variable from this. Uh, call it my bucket. It's fine. It accepts a string, so like this. Great. Now we need to put something in this bucket, like an object. So we can call a object function, like object method, on this bucket. So first we add the bucket, so we add the folder, like in the file system, and then we are going to add a file into this file system, so into this folder. For now, just create a simple name, call it my first file, for example. Now, great. After this, we have a file name. And what we need to do now, we need actually to create a writer. The writer is an actual pointer to the function that is going to send the data to the cloud. It's only need the context. So we already have that, the context ctx, great. Now this writer returns an pointer to a writer. So we just going to like call it where. The next step is to take this writer, okay, and actually write some data. But how we will do it? Okay, it's a bit tricky. We need some bytes. I don't know. Okay, we're going to use the IO copy. So this function takes the destination and the source and like copies the source to the destination. So we are going to open a file and put the content of that file in that writer. So that writer will upload data to Google Cloud. Nice. How we are going to do it? Okay, the first step is to open a file. Obviously, no? We have the OS function and open file like this. Pay attention here. My first approach on this was to read file. Okay, but in this case, it's not what we need because read file actually returned us the raw bytes, like the raw slice of bytes, and in order to send something to the copy function, so we can take the content and put it inside of the destination, we need a reader. We need a structured data that accepts a reader. Okay, so we need to open a file. Like how to open a file? Just open, and in my folder I have just this photo to upload. I just prepared it before doing this session. From this, we are getting the file very easily, like you see. And obviously, we have an error, a file error, the usual. If I can do it in one line, but if file error, it's not nil, just return. And let me grab this and put it here. File error, and file error. Okay. Now, if we won't be able to open this file, we'll get an error. Great. Now, destination and the source. In our case, this is our destination, and our source is the file. And we receive from this, we receive written and the error. So the usual, if error VRT is not nil, just like take it and like this. And yeah, actually we don't need this. So if it's no error, we will see all good. Like let me just maybe print here, all good. Okay, and I don't need this. Okay, good. Actually, we are done. If I don't made any huge errors, this must work. Let me just clear this 1 second and go run main.go. All good. Like now go here, update this. So yeah, okay, it's not worked first try. So okay, let's debug it and see what's going on. Yeah, maybe I know what. If we are going to write it, okay, yes, maybe I need to do this close. Yeah, because I actually need to finalize the writing operation, because if I don't do it, it it will not know that I finished to sending like all the data for this photo, for this file. And here, yeah, close error like this. If close error is not nil, like so. Let me grab this and go here and print. Okay, good. Clear. Go run main.go. Context deadline exceeded. I need to add like maybe because I have bad internet, like this. All good. Let's see now. I hope it's done. Yes, my first file. Here we are. It was 7 megabytes. It's why it took so long. Yeah, it's all that it takes to upload a file to our Google Cloud. It's very easy, very straightforward, and you can use it from all your projects.